this. I was listening to a guy talk today about being polite to people, or just being polite in life. But then he also said there's times where you need to be truthful, so that's what my topic. When should you not be polite and tell someone something that might upset them, i.e. the truth? Basically, I was going to read the other part. So basically, like, when is it acceptable, whether it's your friend or just a random person, to kind of, like, step through that boundary and say, like, no, you're wrong, and I'm not trying to be, like, Mr. Know-It-All. It's like, you should need to know this for this reason. You know what I mean? It's like when people walk around spewing, like, the most nonsensical bullshit, and they actually believe it.
Yeah.
Like,
I think you kind of have to gauge on, like, how much they actually believe that kind of bullshit, or how much, what their state of mind is, I think. Because, like, if somebody believes something so, like, they believe something, like, crazy, like, it's crazy, but they still believe it, like, they believe it so much that it might be, like, the bedrock of them kind of type thing. And it's just be easier to be like, yeah, that's fine. If you believe in that kind of stuff, that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't think I really, like, do that, though, man. I'm more just, like, when people leave, I'm like, well, they're fucking retarded. You know what I mean?
So you do it after the fact.
I guess. I really, like, because then you kind of come across as, like, a know-it-all. It's like, I don't want to come across as a know-it-all. But, like, like, here's the best example I can give you. People from all ages. And I'm not, like, I'm obviously not, like, a professional in the technology world by any means, but I'm fairly, like, up to date on it. It's something I enjoy. And I mean, I'm not smart at everything, but I, like, can fix your computer to a degree if you fuck it up, But people, like, will come over and, like, old to young, and they say what an issue is, and they say, like, oh, well, this is what's wrong with it, or it happened because of this, or my friend the other day put something on Facebook, a big post about how, like, Facebook's going to start charging, and it wasn't even, like, a repost. He actually typed it himself, and I just wanted to be like, man.
I've seen that thing, though. So, there was something about Facebook.
But it wasn't even a repost. He literally typed it out himself.
That's crazy.
And people in the comments were, like, going, like I watched, like, 10 people go, like, oh, that's crazy, I'm not going to use Facebook anymore. And it's just like, you guys, like, I don't want to be a dick, but it's like, you guys really can't be that stupid. The whole idea of Facebook is it's free. It would die if it became a paid-for-only platform. Like, I don't, like, to me, it's like, that's so easy to understand. But I feel like a dick if I had, like, put a post on there saying, like, you're an idiot, they would never do this. That's what I wanted to say. So, like,
yeah.
But I'm being everyone's going to be like, oh, man, what a dick. But it's like, use your brain for 3 seconds. That would never happen. Just think about it for 10 seconds.
But there's also a way where you can tell the person in a less confrontational, like a less nasty way. Right?
Guess.
Like there's a way you can be like, all right, like, you know this is fake, right? That's fake. Like, that's fake going. There's stuff fake that's going around, right? Instead of being like, all right, you're an idiot. You should stop using your Facebook. You're not allowed to interact with people anymore.
Bring your phone to my house. You're not allowed to use technology anymore.
Exactly.
I don't know, though, man. It happens lots. Like, I kind of am one to, like, and I do it too much, and I hate that I do it. Sometimes someone tells a story, and I was like, oh, I got a similar story. I'm not trying to one-up people. I'm just trying to, like, add to whatever's going on. But sometimes people do that, too, and it's just, like, it's not even a real story. They just made something up, or it's, like, some stupid, absurd thing that they heard, and then once again, it's like, do I tell them, like, no, you're completely wrong. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
That's not how it works at all. Or do I just let them be? I mean, in the realm of life, it doesn't, like, really affect me or them, but it kind of, like, gets under my skin. I don't know.
Yeah. I think the best way is just to gauge what kind of stage they're at believing something, and then go from there. Because, like, if it's something that's drastic, and then they're gonna take off the deep end or something, maybe you never know, right? And you don't want to be the cause of that.
They believe in 9/11 so much that they just start shooting people.
Yeah, exactly. Or something like crazy, like something just so stupid. You're like, how do people not believe the moon is we did the moon landing? I know you're one of those, like.
No, the moon landing was real. I think people watched them shoot a fucking rocket into the sky, man. Let's get real here. They didn't just do a couple loops and then come back down.
Yes, exactly.
But I mean, like, there's arguments for other things. We won't get into that now.
But still, like, it's crazy how people still believe that. But like, I'm not gonna be the person that says you're an idiot. You don't believe it. Be like, I'd rather have like a conversation like, like, what makes you believe that we didn't go to the moon?
Yeah. But the issue is, though, whenever you do that, even if you provide facts and express it, like, you know, yeah, with information and, like, you're nice about it, I feel like 99% of the time those people, like, their ego's almost, like, hurt and they, like, have to defend it. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
I'm at a different point in my life, man. If I say something and someone who's smarter than me, which is a lot of people, come up and say, hey, man, like, that's wrong. And here's why. I'm not going to be like, screw you. Like, I'm going to be like, oh, you know what? That makes perfect sense. Thanks for explaining it to me. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think you want to do your own research too, right?
Yeah. I mean, that too. Like, I'd probably take it to heart. Not take it to heart, but I'd probably be like, yeah, okay, like, cool. Like, I appreciate it. And look myself too. But I don't know. I think, like, ego screws people up, man. I've been reading about ego lately. I think I maybe said this before on the show. But it's insane, man. Like, and you start looking around at people. And if you take your ego out of it, I think you can have a way happier life, man.
Yeah, you could, but it always comes in the way, right? Like, so you're always kind of like, man, like, if you're in your own specialty, like, say, for iOS development, for me, if somebody says something about it, like, says something wrong or something like that, I'm going to be like, no, that's not the way it's supposed to be. Like, this is the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but that's not really your ego coming in. That's just you knowing that you're right for reasons. There's a reason you believe that. Like, if someone came up to you and said, Harv, you need to do it this way because this is the better way, you're not going to be like, and if it is, you're going to change it because that's the type of person you are. You're not like,
Yeah.
you don't have such a big ego that you're like, screw you, I'm going to do it my way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You might maybe be a little bit, like, upset, but you would make that change. But
Yeah.
there's so many people who, like, wouldn't because of their ego gets in the way or whatever, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The perfect place to look at it is the gym, man.
Oh, God.
You go to the gym, like, I've been going to Good Life, and, like, when you go when it's busy, 80% of the people there have no idea what the hell they're doing, and the other 10% are just ego lifters. So people who are doing stuff that are going to get hurt because they want a girl to notice them or they're looking in the mirror. And then there's 10% of people who actually know what they're doing. And it's like, what are you doing? Like, I don't think anyone's ever picked anyone up at the gym anymore. There's that huge, like, social thing about, like, the buff guys and the girls.
Yeah.
I don't think that happens anymore, or it's very
No.
rare. And it's like,
Well, I've never seen it, but
I don't let.
maybe I go to the wrong gyms.
Dude, when I'm at the gym, I don't even want to talk to people. Put my headphones up. Leave me alone.
Yeah, my headphones are on. I don't want to interact with anybody. I don't like to interact with people that much anyway, so.
I guess someone like came up to Carrie and was like, "Oh, you're doing this wrong," and like she had like been watching him. He was like, I've seen him there too. He's like the last person who should ever like breathe a word of anyone to the gym. And it's like, man, if that guy came up to me and said something, I probably would have took like a headphone off and just told him to fuck off. But like, that's not who I want to be, right?
Fuck right off.
We got off topic, but whatever.
No, it's fine. No, that's still like, yeah, I don't know. For me, it's more just gotta see where they are and what they're saying and kind of analyze the situation a little bit more.
I think I just don't give a shit about people enough to correct them. Unless it's like, you know, someone very close to me.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
But see, when somebody's really close to you, then you kind of call it the shit, right? You're like, okay, that's not a way you do it. But you do that because you need to.
Yeah, and I guess it's more that you like actually care then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I guess I know who my friends are because half the people I don't tell them. I won't say anything.
You just say it after the fact.
Carrie made me take this like Japanese test the other day. It was like you're in a desert and picture a cube. Okay, just tell me this right now. You're in a desert, an open wide desert. Picture a cube. How big is the cube? And tell me right now your answer. First thing comes to your head.
5 by 5.
Okay, but so how big is a 5x5 cube? Like Rubik's Cube style?
A little bit bigger.
Okay, so that's good because apparently that means you have like a small ego. And then there's like other questions, like there's a ladder. What is it? It's really weird. So
I've heard about the Rubik's Cube or the cube one before.
It like represents your ego. So if someone says,
what did you say?
I said Rubik's Cube.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Apparently means I have a small ego. And then there's like second things like there's a ladder. What is the ladder leaning on? If the ladder like leans on your cube, it means you like let your I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing. I don't know.
A ladder leaning on your cube
It means that like you like support your friends and shit. I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna have to have a fucking small ass ladder. If
Well,
that's
that's
the
what I said.
case.
I was like, oh, my ladder's leaning against like a mountain. And Carrie's like, it's a desert. I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm supposed to lean my ladder on, man.
Yeah.
My cube can't hold it. Okay.
You're a crazy person.